welcome back to our channel. I'm Tori.
And I'm Travis.
And today is the day where we show you guys the progress on our home. Now, we are so excited just because we've been talking about this for a while and you guys have been asking us questions about the progress, what's like.
So we're on scene here, so we're about to basically just, you guys about to see what we see at the moment. Like we promised, like she said, we're going to take you guys through the process of building it. And actually see inside of it for the first time today. So the model it is, but basically we modeled our home pretty much after the model home. Right. So we're even trying to get the same furniture just because she likes it so much. So
yeah, I like the way it looks, and so I was like, I want exactly like that.
Yeah.
You know, and so we'll show you guys that here in a second. You guys, come along.
Let's go. Watch out, baby. Yeah, don't fall. There's
like little holes and stuff. But it's so cool to know like this is all ours. Like I feel kind of cool about that.
This is cool.
It's like great. It's awesome. So yeah, we're surrounded by a really good area. You want to show them that, what is it called? That green belt in the back? So
yeah.
So what our backyard will eventually look like. Well, we may do something to it, but for now it's.
So like so right here's our backyard. Pretty sure they're gonna chop down that tree right there because it kind of goes up to the house, which kind of sucks, but I think they're gonna keep that tree back there. But yeah, nobody's gonna be behind us, so all that we're just gonna kind of stay the way it is.
Yeah.
And we will have a neighbor.
Yeah.
Let's walk to the front of the house. So right now I think we're standing like in the living room. So this is the living room right here. This is the kitchen. Over here. No wait, yeah, that's the kitchen. So this is gonna be like the island area right here. Bedroom. Bathroom in between the bedrooms, right there where Tori's standing for the plumbing. And this is the front of the house. I think this is gonna be the studio, right?
Yeah, our bedroom is all the way over there.
All the way in the back.
And it has a really big living room. Like that's what we'll have. We'll have a really big living area because, you know, we like entertainment, and so, you know, we'll have a lot of people over and stuff like that. So we need a big living room. Travis. This is his closet.
This is my closet.
The lights are all flickering, but this is gonna be Travis's closet. It's really big. I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but it's a big closet for a guy. You can literally get in here. You could probably put a bed in here too. It's pretty big in here.
Hopefully I'll spend nights sleeping in here, baby.
You might, if you just misbehave. And then here's a tub. What does he call this tub?
Like a freestanding tub?
Freestanding tub. And this is the wonderful shower. Look at that shower. Nice. It's a nice walk-in shower. It's really big. And the thing I really love about this model and how our house is gonna be is that I have my sink right here. And Travis has his sink over here. So it's really cool. And that's a big shower, hefty shower.
Did you get it?
I did. Here's my closet. It's a really big closet, and I can get a lot of stuff in here, and it's great mirror in here. Yeah, it's great.
And the coolest part is this door right here, so you can walk right out.
Yep.
Right into your washing machine room.
And then the garage. Here's a little room right here. What do you call this? Like maybe.
This is like where you enter from the garage, so yeah, you would. So here's the garage. Oh, garage.
It's a 2-car. It's a big garage. I like it. And then there, are we gonna have a little closet right here?
Yep.
A little closet to put stuff in. And then we're back in the kitchen. And the best part, of course, is the living room. It's huge. Good for entertainment purposes for us. We like to entertain.
And we will be doing cooking vlogs.
Yes, in this kitchen. You guys always wonder like why we don't actually do cooking vlogs. Well, in this kitchen we will do cooking vlogs. I will learn how to cook in this kitchen.
You hear that? We're holding her to that, YouTube. We're definitely holding her to that.
This is what nice big sink. Show them the sink, baby.
So yes, we are holding her to those cooking vlogs for sure. Because I'm hungry.
Oh, show them the pantry then. So here's the door of the pantry. You can put pots and pans in there, or you can put canned goods, whatever. But in the bedroom here, one thing I really like is the windows here. I really like the windows in here. It's probably the best part of the room. It's just like a lot of light that you can put in here. And I really like that because even like if you turn the light off in here, you still have that light, you know what I mean, from the window. So you really don't even need to turn on the lights in here. Because you have that light from the window. So that's great for electricity as far as that goes, you know? And then here is the backyard. We really like the backyard here. It's really pretty. Backyard's really pretty. And then ours is going to be similar to this in the back. You see that that's like just trees and everything. Like that's how ours will be too, because we won't have anybody in the back of us. It's just going to be us and the green belt behind us. So
hopefully our grass looks this good, which it should.
Should. All right.
Hey, what's up guys? So we are out here walking around. This is kind of like a little neighborhood park that we live by, and it's just kind of really cool because it's really kind of foresty and just got a nice little walking trail. So we just like to come out here and just, especially today, it's a beautiful day, so we're just kind of like enjoying the weather.
And we actually didn't bring our little selfie stick thing, so if the camera's a little bit closer,
just deal with it.
Yeah, sorry guys, we didn't bring it, but yeah. But yeah, so we like to come out here and it kind of frees our mind. We kind of talk and
it's a cool
nice
area.
Little to meditate a little bit sometimes. It's very green and just really nice. So we really enjoy coming out here. We figured we'd bring you guys on a little hike with us. Once again, sorry we don't have our selfie sticks, so but that's okay. We want to answer some questions for you guys. We may find a spot here where we can answer some for you.
Yeah, because in our live video, y'all asked us some questions that we really couldn't get to. So we want to try and get to those, just answer as many as we can today.
Right.
So, so yeah, check this out, guys. It's really cool out here. So we're just kind of enjoying. It's about 80 degrees outside, 81 degrees, kind of overcast. So it's just a beautiful day out here. With the beautiful woman I'm with.
Oh, thanks, babe. Yeah, so
Rocky kiss.
We're trying to get. Well, I'm trying to get into a little bit better shape. Lately, I have just been eating like crazy, and the thing is, like, I have to get into my wedding dress. So, like,
we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, baby. We're
gonna try, but I have gained a little weight, and so I'm gonna try to like come out here more often. So you guys will be coming a little bit more often. Coming with us on coming with us on a little bit more hikes. So.
Because that's what we do. And actually, normally there's water like right here. So that's kind of strange. There's no water right there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So.
Anyways, guys. So yeah, we're gonna find a spot, kind of post up for a second. Once we find that spot, we'll be right back.
All right. Alright guys, so we are in the park right now. We're going to answer some of the questions that we didn't get a chance to answer from the live video that we did the other day. And so we thought we'd do it now.
Yeah.
So there's some questions.
We found this nice little spot, this little kind of like grassy area out here in the woods.
Yeah.
Chill. We got some rocks propped up, so we're good to go.
We got some. You know, we went and forgot all of our camera gear and stuff. So this is the rough and uncut version. The first question you guys had that we didn't get a chance to answer was, what lessons did we learn from our first marriages? As you guys know, we're about to get married, and we've both been married before. So this is our second go round, and so you guys just want to know what we learned from the first one. Do you want me to go? Or?
Yeah, go for it, baby.
Okay.
Shoot, yeah.
I'd say the biggest lesson that I learned was to not sweat the small stuff. I think that sometimes in relationships we tend to kind of trip out about everything. And the problem with doing that is that it kind of builds and builds and builds into this big colossal problem. And you know, sweating the small stuff also causes just this tension all the time. And so if I can go back and do it differently, I would say I'd probably not sweat the small stuff too much, and also I would have more communication.
That's good.
A lot of times, you know, you hold things in and you don't tell the other person how you really feel about something, and so, you know, holding that in, it creates a lot of problems too, because when you finally tell them, it's obviously at the wrong time and it blows up. And so I think biggest lesson is just trust, communication, and just not sweating the small stuff. And I think you know, in this marriage that we're gonna have, you know, I think that's really important. Travis and I really talk to each other and we communicate and tell each other what's on our minds.
All the goods, all the bads, everything.
Yeah, no matter what, like always tell the other person how you feel about something. You know, don't let things get out of hand. I think that's really important, and so that's the biggest takeaway I think from my first marriage would be just, you know, just be chill. You know, everything's gonna be fine. Don't freak out.
For me, it's just I was kind of obsessed on kind of like communication. I guess would be the most important thing, because I would just, you know, tend not to like something and just not say something about it, even though it's small, like Tori said, sweating small stuff.
Yeah.
But then also just making sure that your house is good first, your home is good first, your family, before work. So I would make work a priority. I figured as long as work was okay, I would be, you know, the house would be okay. So I neglected to actually put as much as I needed to in a relationship, because I took it for granted. So into the marriage, I guess I would say. So definitely, you know, making sure that home always has to be, you know, has to be taken care of first, because if that foundation is not good, then you know everything else seems to crumble. So in a short version, that's definitely, you know, what I would do differently, or what I'm going to do differently is prioritize family, wife, relationship, you know, relationships in general first, instead of you know, money or business or whatever, because I'm an entrepreneur, so you know what I mean, I feel like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that, you know what I mean, and if that's good, everything else is good. No, you know what I mean, as long as your house is good, it doesn't matter what happens over there, because you need to have that relationship, that support, and that love, and no matter what, with that, you can, you know, and obviously God, you can get through anything. So yeah. Okay.
And let's see, do we argue? You guys want to know if we argue? We do argue.
We were actually arguing right before this conversation. I'm just kidding.
We probably were. We don't argue that much. We don't argue.
We're not arguing.
No, we don't argue that much. And then if we do argue, it's probably because I want to be right. Probably. Is that what we argue about? Probably because it's hard for me to admit when I'm wrong. And so, you know, sometimes I'll go on and on about something, and then, you know, days later or whatever, I'll say, okay, fine, I was wrong or something.
No, it's not days later. You're pretty good about, like,
really?
Yeah, after we kind of you know, get over what the heck we're fighting about or arguing about or whatever, you're like, okay. Actually, that's usually like, if it's usually a disagreement about something, or like being right. I mean, that usually has to do with, like, you know, the disagreement or whatever. Yeah. So, but you know, we never, like you're saying days later, I don't think we've ever had days later where like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? It's usually just like, okay, this is stupid, let's get past this.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes it is hard though, a little bit sometimes, for me to admit that I'm wrong, and and Travis doesn't say no to me very often at all. Actually, you really don't. You don't say no to me. I think that could be a problem too sometimes.
Is that a problem?
It is if you say yes to me about everything, and there may not be something that you really wanted to say yes to.
Okay, I do not say yes about everything.
You do though.
No, I don't.
It's rare. It's very, like, ever. I don't think you've ever told me no.
Yeah.
Have you? About anything?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know. I'm on the spot, but I know I haven't said. I think I have.
You know, it's hard. You don't tell me no.
Of course, I don't tell you no a lot, but you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, but that's just.
If it's something I think about, if it's like my opinion, for sure, I don't really, you know what I mean. If I think something is not right, but if I believe in something, then that's usually where our disagreements come from. It's because she's very strong opinionated, I guess it would be, and she believes what she thinks is right, and I believe what I think is right too. Yeah. And we're both right. It just may be a different perspective. So for sure, I think that's where it comes in. We're both like, okay, this doesn't really matter. It doesn't make sense, whatever, or it doesn't really matter. So we just kind of drop it and move on. But it's not anything that's like a topic of like a fight, or you know what I mean, anything like that. It's just kind of more like, I think I'm right. No, I think I'm right. And we're like, okay, we're probably both right. We just have different opinions on it. We kind of drop it.
That's true.
Yeah.
So we do argue. I know it seems like a lot of people say you guys are just like perfect,
and wait till you guys start arguing. It's like the perfect relationship. We've already had our arguments. We do have our arguments. We do have our disagreements. We don't have everything, but you know what I mean. We definitely have our. I've seen the side of the non-perfect Tori, and Tori's seen the non-perfect side of Travis.
Yeah, and I like it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great.
Yeah, it's normal. You know, it's great. Do people hate that we're together? We get that question a lot.
I don't think so.
But I mean, there's some people who do hate that we are together. It's funny because we do live in Austin, which is a little bit liberal part of town, or part of the state of Texas, and so we don't get it as much as far as face-to-face people in person, but we get some hate online.
For sure, yeah.
We have some people that comment on our videos, and they say like, oh, you know, Tori is, you know, dating her master, and just things like that, like, you know, just very like slave type, you know, I'm in the wrong, or maybe Travis, you know, shouldn't be dating me because I'm black, and vice versa, stuff like that. But it's mainly hate online, I guess.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. And I think we talked about this in another video that...
We did. We have a video, a race video that we did.
For sure, yeah.
And then, one last question. Someone wants to know, how did you know Tori was the one? Oh.
Interesting. Well,
how did you know I was the one, baby?
Well, when I met Tori, I just knew. Just like, it's nothing she did. It's nothing that happened. It's just the fact that you just feel that person is the right person for you. And it kind of scared me a little bit too, because I knew, and I was like, whoa, like I feel like I know. So that commitment was like kind of like, I was like, what is happening to me? You know what I mean? Like I feel like this is the one, and I didn't know what to do with it, period. You know what I mean? So that's how I knew. I just knew. I had that in my head, and I dated other people, and I never had felt what I felt when I met Tori. And yeah, so I don't know if that makes sense. It just happened, you know what I mean? She got my heart, and it took a second to actually let her in, but she was in from pretty much the start. I didn't let her in right away. So, but once I opened up, it was a whole game changer. But I knew even before I opened my heart to her that she was the one, just because my friend explained it to me. You know, it's just nothing that happens. You just know.
Was that first night?
I mean, that had a little. No, I'm just kidding. The first night didn't have any effect on it at all. I mean, first night I knew she was awesome, basically, but that didn't affect me. You know what I mean? Knowing she's the one that I want to marry, not at all. Yeah. So, but the first night was awesome. But I just knew. You know what I mean? My heart told me, and it wasn't. You know, the first night. It wasn't anything else she did for me or whatever. It was just my heart just said, "This is the one for you," and that's how I knew. Yeah.
Okay, very good.
How about you?
Oh, I'm gonna answer it now.
Oh, yeah, you answer.
I knew you were the one when. Well, first of all, I've told this story a million times, and I'll tell it again. But I knew Travis was the one.
Okay, I know you're going with this.
The very first night that I saw him, it actually scared me for a little bit because I saw him for the first time, and I said to myself, "That's gonna be my husband." I did, and I dated so much on Tinder. I had gone to so many dates, and I had never felt that way about anybody I'd ever gone on a date with, and I went on a lot. And when I first saw him, I said, "That's gonna be my husband." And we had spent so much time. We spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, like 9 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours. I don't know what it was. I lost track of time on the first date.
You did.
And we connected and we bonded, and it was so great. Like, our connection was so, you know, so good that I was just like, okay, it was almost scaring me. And so I knew he was the one. When I couldn't stop thinking about him, like, I went home back to my apartment, and I was just like, I have to be next to him. I have to be in his presence at, like, all times. Like, I couldn't even be like myself. I was like, I need to be next to Travis. I mean, like, he is. It's like life wouldn't be what it is without him. And that's when I knew he was the one.
And we were just talking about that last night, the night before. You know what I mean? It's like we couldn't imagine just like how life would be without each other since we found each other. You know, so. You know, we know that now, but in the beginning it was, she knew right away. My heart was tugged. And she even texted me. She was like, I can't stop thinking about you, you know? And I was like, I must have been really good that first night. But, you know what I mean? It wasn't just that, you know what I mean? She just knew, she knew something different than I felt in the beginning, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
So I was thinking, oh, yeah, I'm the man, you know what I mean? It was I think it was something different. Actually, I like to contribute that what happened the first night to it all, but no, but honestly, I think it was something more than that for her too. So it was a connection we had, and just, you know, how long that first date was, and everything we did, and just how we bonded. So
you know what, we could do some shout outs. How about that? You guys
I got some shout outs. I got some shout outs.
Okay, we're gonna go through this really quickly because we don't know if the camera's gonna die or not. But
okay, shout outs.
Okay, I got it. I'll go first, babe.
I only got a couple.
Well, go ahead.
No, I'm saying you go ahead.
Okay. Jessica Opara.
What's up?
Shout out to you. Princess Aurora. Shout out to you. Joyce Winslow. Shout out to you. Gore Mary. Shout out to you. Donetta Pinkney. Darian Dantzler.
What's up, Darian? Hey, man, we appreciate it. That guy comments on every single video we do.
He didn't even want to, I don't think you wanted a shout out, but I'm shouting you out anyway because you watch all our videos and you comment on every single one.
So much love that guy brings us. So we appreciate it, like everybody else. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Darian Dantzler, we appreciate it. We love you.
Yeah.
Thank you for, like, we see you all the time. You're on, like, all our videos. So
right away, too. That. Yeah. Notifications on everything. So what's up, man? We definitely appreciate the love, the support, and keep on doing what you do. I've got Cassandra Moore. She's like, desperately wants to meet my brother, so go to my Facebook page. You can see my brother. You still want to meet him, I can try and arrange that for you. So he's on my Facebook page if you want to go look back.
If you guys want a shout out, I'm sorry, we had some lists, but we don't know where we did with it. So if you want a shout out, we can do it in like the next couple videos. please comment down below that you want a shout out, and we will shout you out.
Yep.
Anyway, we're so excited. We're about to be at 70,000 subscribers, and we're excited about that. So tell your friends, tell your family to subscribe to us, and yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed the house tour. We gave you guys an update on that, so kind of saw what our house is going to look like on the inside. That's it. We're out. So thanks, guys.
All right, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
We appreciate it. We love you, and we will see you on the next one.
Peace
Goodbye.
out.